teacher, and I've worked in the field of ESL for 18 years now. I was born in Montreal, but I've lived in Toronto since I was 4 years old. When I was born, the doctors told my parents right away that there was some issue with my vision. Catherine Hepburn says, if you follow all the rules, then you miss all the fun. I like that idea. I think because I haven't always had the means or the opportunity or the courage to travel, the world is going to come to me through my work here.
Disabled people, they have a routine carved out for them, and they follow it because there are no surprises. They know what's coming next. So if there is suddenly a subway closure and they have to send out shuttle buses, all of a sudden now I'm in a massive crowd and I have to find my way to get to where's the right bus, where am I supposed to queue up for it. So things like that can kind of come up out of nowhere. People often ask what sense I use because my vision is limited. I guess I would say mostly my sense of touch, but not through my hands, more with my feet in terms of mobility. I use my cane more for identification, but it's my feet that kind of keep me safe. Everything that my sister was expected to do, I was also. She rode horses, I was going to ride horses. She skied, I was going to ski. So that was a huge benefit growing up. In terms of support, as a person with low vision, the CNIB is the key all the way as I've been growing up. When we first arrived from Montreal, my mother had a lot of support in terms of information and advocacy. There was a wonderful camp that the Canadian National Institute for the Blind ran in the 70s. And there was a lot more money, I guess, for funding back then. And every activity was geared towards blind and low vision children. So we went horseback riding, we went swimming. All the activities were very tactile in nature, very kinetic, very movement focused, less visually focused. If I'm down or blue about something, I try to take myself out of it. I try to distract myself. I will, watch a particular movie that I love, or I'll sing along to some music while I'm doing the dishes, or dance in my living room. I try to do something to cheer myself up. When I was younger, I would sort of wallow in things and, have a good cry or whatever. But I don't think that really serves anybody. It's a waste of energy, and at the end of it, you haven't gotten any further. You're still in the same position. So I'd much rather do something to take my mind off whatever is troubling me than to kind of sit in it or with it. Every decision you make stems from what you think you are and represents the value that you put upon yourself. Perception can make whatever picture the mind desires to see. Remember this. In this lies either heaven or hell, as you elect. Perception is a mirror, not a fact, and what I look on is my state of mind reflected outward. It's funny, when I was little, I didn't care about not being able to see. That didn't bother me. It didn't bother me that I wasn't good in sports. It didn't bother me that it took longer to do my homework. What bothered me is that I looked different from the other children. Because that's where kids will, bully or pick on other kids. And as I got older, there's always a difference, because of the visual perception, because my eyes, my face doesn't look like other people. So that's what I wanted to change as a teenager, as a young adult. That's what I really not even permanently. I just wanted to see almost what would it be like to have a year where I looked like everybody else, you know. And part of me, I guess, still wonders. But as you get older, I think you get more comfortable in your skin. And if someone is put off by the way that I look, or I don't know, treats me differently, it's not on me if they make a judgment based on just what they perceive visually. In the 16, 17 years I've been working in my field, maybe once I've had a student ask me about my vision. That's it. I think the best way is just to kind of get on with things. I read the way I read, I teach the way I teach. Sometimes in the first day or two of a class, especially with students coming from all around the world, they're thinking, oh, what's this lady going to do? Is it going to be okay? But I see that I'm just like any other teacher, and I might do things a little differently, but it has no impact on them or the quality of education they're receiving. My job certainly does provide me with that ability to be creative, and that's what I like about teaching. There's certain content you have to cover, but how you get there is really down to you. It's your own decision. I do have excellent hearing as a teacher. I can spot students speaking their own language far away from me, so I'm able to pick up a lot of details that the students don't realize. In terms of not having had children, had I been a parent with low vision, well, first of all, there's the genetic component. You don't know for sure if you're going to pass the same thing on to your children. And I don't know what kind of mother I would have been. I think I would have needed to have the children near me all the time. And I don't know if that's fair to a child, to be always within arm's reach of a parent. But who knows, I've adapted to all sorts of other things. I suppose I would have parented in my own way also, but it just hasn't worked out that way. I hope that I fill my life with good people, that I have time with my family, and that I'm lucky enough to have that, and that as people come into my life, that I'm able to enrich their lives in some way, and they're able to enrich mine. I think euphoria is a bit of a fool's errand, to kind of aim for perfection, or I don't think that's life, but contentment, I aim for that, and I don't think it's settling at all. I think it's just being comfortable in your skin, your surroundings, and I think that's where I am now. I've got peace, so I'm happy with that.